Bienvenido. How are you doing? It's February and I think it's kind of damp out there. And to be honest with you, I think a lot of us need a chicken soup. Chicken soup in an Instapot moment. Instapot moment, chicken soup. Would you like to do that? Because we're about to do that right now. The chicken soup we're making today is the one that my grandmother used to make, Abuela Margo. Beautiful Abuela Margo. She was 95 when she passed away, and she used to make us yummy chicken soup, even though they didn't have a lot. They were in Ybor City at that time when I was growing up, and that was a poor part of town, but they actually went ahead and whatever little items they had, they made it delicious. So this is Abuela Margo's chicken soup, and today, so we rinse the chicken, and they always used to rinse meat. I don't know, I think it's very much a Mediterranean thing, but it's also something that if you take anatomy and physiology or microbiology, you kind of think, okay, it's a good idea to rinse things before you even go to cook them. Lettuce definitely has to be rinsed, and we'll do a video on that. But right now, so our chicken is rinsed, and we're about to put it in to our pot, as we said, that is about at the halfway mark. So the chicken is in the Instapot, and carrots and celery were a must. That was a must when Abuela Margo did her chicken soup. Now we're going to go ahead and throw that in. As you can see, this is filling up pretty quickly. Chicken soup, since it's not a potaje, the chicken soup is just a chicken soup, it's not a potaje. I'm putting a tiny piece of chorizo for flavor, it's just for taste. You're not going to put a lot of potato in there. This is a small potato, and it's just to give it kind of a few little potatoes in there, the feel of the chicken with the potato and the veggies. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Potatoes in there. We're going to go ahead and put in our onion. This doesn't take a lot of onion. This could take whatever feels good for you, what you like. It could be a half an onion, a third of an onion. I usually put one small onion. And today I have a little bit of extra onion that needs to get used up. And one of the things about doing the vlogs that actually is a wonderful thing is that we get to use up stuff that we need to use up. When we see that something needs to get used up, it gets used. So everything I'm putting in here is pretty much organic. I like to get organic. If you can't get organic, that's fine. Try to peel things and rinse them really well if you're not going to get organic. Now, like I said, we're using up what we need to use up. This was a small red pepper. That's going in. And of course, this is vitamin C red pepper. And we know that chicken soup literally is good, not only for the soul, but for colds and viruses and things like that. I have a half of a Goya sazon that I'm going to use up in here. This is going to have a lot of flavor on its own. That's going in, so that's getting used up. This is dandelion and burdock root. It's very good for you. It is organic. You'd have to go to a specialty tea place to get this. It smells like it's good for you. That's going in there. And the only thing I really put into the chicken soup as far as oils go, and I would cut up a lemon, but obviously I've been forgetting to get my lemons and limes. So somehow you guys need to remind me to get my lemons and limes going back in. So that's 3 drops of lemon. I like my comino in my chicken soup. So I am actually putting a little extra comino in here. So you have to kind of feel out what it is that you like, what feels good for you, what tastes good to you. Start off with a dash of comino if you're not used to it. Put in 2 later on. I do 3. I love my comino in the chicken soup. It just adds a little tiny bit of je ne sais quoi. Now we're gonna put in some rosemary and sea salt. Yum. rosemary, and sea salt. Be generous. Be generous. Put it in there. That's not like a lot of iodinized salt or whatever on top of, you know, a French fry. You've already got the cholesterol in the French fry, so this is kind of, I think, better for you because it's so finely ground. It's finely ground up, and it's, like I said, I mean, look at this bottle. It's not a lot. So as far as, I don't know what you have, as far as this one goes, I just layer the whole top of the Instant Pot with sprinkling. The other thing we're going to use, and this is why you do need to have some room in there, is we're going to use fettuccine fideos. And this is the Iberia. Normally, what I do is I go ahead and start it on warm. So it's warming and things are already cooking. I think it just puts you a little bit further up on that race line. It's not cheating. It's okay. It's all right. So anyway, we're going to take, I usually take one of these. Just one, because and that's going to go in, and actually I'm going to do two today. I'm going to do two because I am feeling the Iberia fettuccine fideos today, and those are going to be wonderful. That's perfect. If you want to do three, you can do three. It's all up to you. Get the fideos mixed in. Mix in the fideo, because that is going to be all in there with the chicken, with the onions, with celery, and those are little carrots. Those are baby, the little thin carrots, which is why I didn't bother to try to cut them up. They're about yay big, 1.5 inches, I think, to 2 inches at the most, maybe, and they're very thin. So this is already smelling. Oh my God, this is already smelling amazing. We're going to go ahead and seal this up. And we're going to put it 135 at least for meats. This doesn't have beans in there or anything. It's not a potaje, but it is a chicken soup, sopa de pollo. Y el pollo es una carne. You've got a meat in there, so you want to just kind of make sure you cook meats properly and long enough. So that is our sopa de pollo Instant Pot moment for today. We hope you enjoyed this. So thank you for coming back and being with us. Remember, you're amazing and you're at Age with Beauty, because over here with Age with Beauty, it's a better day in every way. We'll see you soon.